Artie with the scamper. He's going to go for it. He's going to go for it. Did he score? And it's a touchdown. God, Artie's fast.
Rich, sorry, how you doing, Rich? No, this is not the championship game. This is the first game between
Huskers and the Bros.
Huskers and Bros today. So, as it turns out, Huskers being 1 seed came in on the last available slot. So this is their first game of the day. So, let's see how it goes.
Here he is.
Test. Give me a little test.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
And boom, boom. Test 1 2. We're good.
Yep.
Audio quality is great. So, hey, introduce yourself here.
My name is Dez. I play for the Bulls. I'm 13.
Yep, Dez from the Bulls. You guys have had some games today.
Yes. We had a good game against the Rockers.
Yep.
Pulled away at the end, which was good for us.
So, tell me a little bit about that game. Was it more of a first half dominance from your side?
No. Well, we had one touchdown that we had got, but they called it incomplete, and then the Rockers went down and scored first. So we were down early, and then we tied it back up, and then they scored once again.
Yep.
Just missed flag pulls, which we need to work on.
And that's the crux of defense too, is just, getting in front of that flag and getting that eye-hand coordination going on.
Definitely.
That'll kill you. You can have speed, you can catch up to a guy, but if you don't have that eye-hand coordination, you can't grab that flag, then you're dead in the water.
Exactly.
So let's see here. Do a couple things.
Okay, Miko.
So they haven't posted the score yet of your guys' game.
Whoa.
Do you know what that last score was?
I think it was 20 to 12.
20 to 12?
Yeah, that last little pick. No, actually, a screen that we took to the house.
Yep. So for those who've been watching, I know we had to cut out a little early because, being out here in 100-degree weather, all this equipment started kind of getting too hot and getting delayed, and no one wants to watch a game on a delay. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I feel like we're good from here on out. So Dez, thank you for joining me, man. How long have you been with the Bulls?
This will be my second season with the Bulls.
Second season.
Yeah.
I think the Bulls have been rocking in this league for a good 3 or 4 years, right?
And this will be my third or fourth year in the league. So I played with the Oilers first.
Oh, you did? That's right. Okay.
And then we merged with the Bulls.
Gotcha.
But I didn't this season because I broke my foot.
Oh, shoot. How'd you do that?
Playing in the CFL, the Christian Football League.
Okay.
Yeah.
What team do you play on in the CFL?
Huskers.
Oh, on the Huskers.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, that's great. And is that comprised of kind of the same group that they've got here today?
Kinda, except for the Rockers quarterback, Pat. He's our quarterback for them. And then all the rest of the personnel is normal.
Sure. Good deal. Well, right now, Bros Huskers, I'm going to need to get an update on the score. But who do you have to win this game?
I want to say Huskers. It'll be a tough one, but Huskers.
It's going to be a tough one, man. Huskers are ready to play. They're fresh. This is their first game.
I think it might be 6-0 right now. Huskers. Because Artie scored, but they didn't get the extra point.
Good call. How do you feel about being able to go for 3 points starting today?
I'm used to it because I play with the I travel with the Huskers, so we play nationals with them, and they have that 3-point that rule in there. The 3
Gotcha.
point and then
So you're used to that?
Yeah, I'm used to that.
How often do you see that being utilized in that league?
A lot.
A lot.
Some people don't even like going for 1 or 2. They say we're going for 3.
Right? Why go for 1 when you go for 3?
Right?
All right, Jesse has confirmed the score is, in fact, Huskers 6, Bros 0. Let's see if we can focus a little bit here.
They just had a good little drive, and then they got a penalty.
Watching Greg, quite often, he'll get a little dump up the middle, right?
Oh, okay, Marcel. All right. Marcel with the dip. Dipping. Oh, he's out of there. Okay.
Got some contact downfield there. Defense coming in tough today.
Marcel Knight. Pretty good athlete. He's a good receiver, good DB. You have Moss, no.
And Marcel is which number?
He's in black shirt. He don't have a number
Okay.
right now. Yeah, he's just the one who caught the pass. Nico, coming off injury, great athlete, smart, very smart football player. Oh, they just scored. Who was that? Who was that just scored? Is that you? Is that Ant? No, that's not mine. Is that Ant that just scored? Anthony Murray?
Well, wait, looks like I need to put 6 on the board, huh?
Yep, 6-6. It's gonna be a close one.
You just got to call.
I think this one come down to the last drive.
And from here, I can't exactly tell if they were going for 2 or 3, but it looks like they could be about 20 out, huh?
2, I think they go for
2? Okay.
Has halftime yet already?
No. Nope,
Okay.
not yet. Game just started.
Oh, pick. Oh, no. Moss caught that. Good. Oh, look at that boy, Moss.
You know, we got a soundbite for that.
That man is an animal.
You got mossed.
That dude's a beast. 7, I think he's 7 or 8, 6. Was that 2 or 1? That's a good catch. 7-6. Bro. What's up, Core?
Hey, Corey, what's up? So for everyone out there, oh, where's he at?
Oh man.
This way. Corey. Corey, I don't know how to say your last name. Is it Juilliard or Juilliard? So Corey started this league. Corey started PF3. And look how far it's come, my man. And you started this when? In what year?
2013.
2013.
Actually, the best of the best was the very first activity. Best of the best one in North Glen, Colorado.
Cool. So yeah, this is something that I think I was speaking with Michael Parfit about, and you guys were, I think in the original years, you were discussing with someone how to start a league, and instead of starting the actual season first, you started a tournament, right?
Seemed like the right thing to do.
To kind of test it out and
Right.
see if there was any interest. So I'd say that was a good move. You obviously had some interest there, and how many did you fill up? 16 teams?
We had 7 and actually about 6, and we begged a couple teams to join us.
Sure.
Threw 'em
Okay,
together,
so
and
you had about
Yeah,
an
8
8
total.
starter. Okay,
Yeah.
good deal.
now we're up to 36.
36. Best of the best 8. August 22nd
Second, 23rd.
and 3rd in Loveland, Colorado. We will be there
You good?
live streaming.
We'll have to sit down
CJ?
and do an interview sometime.
Good?
Yeah, we will.
Already got them fools running for the dear life.
Maybe that's a good strategy, right? Wear them out in the beginning.
Good work, Gabe.
I'll have to go out there and start warming up for my game.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Can't wait to see you play. Thanks for coming and chatting, and we'll talk again soon. Man.
All right. See you after this game.
Yeah, when you pull out the win, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, cool, man.
Thanks, brother.
Nice speaking. Guys, anyone listening, can you tell me how the audio is right now? How are the vocals coming in? Sounds kind of loud in my my headphone. Moses, thank you. I appreciate the feedback. Live feedback is always great.
Better and better. Huh?
Touchdown, Artie. Coming through for the Huskers, man. That was a good run. I hope you guys were able to see that. I caught the bare end of it. Corey in the house. Was that complete or incomplete?
Prime time Kelly. Yeah, score was 13.
Now, Corey, if you want to put those headphones on and hear what I'm hearing.
Okay.
You got music in the background.
Oh, that's relaxing.
Right? And you can hear kind of some of the field action going on at the same time.
Uh-oh.
All right, so what just happened here? Give me a little rundown of what just happened there, Corey.
You know, I'm not real sure.
Okay, so Corey
I know
missed
as
it.
much as you do.
I was busy dealing with technical stuff here, but looks like he ran that all the way for a touchdown. That's about all I got for you.
For the rugged, for the rugged, for the rugged, for the rugged. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Goods on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hay. I won't get involved today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the. On record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was running.
All right, so let's get some comments up on the board here. Josh Cheney chimes in and says, Corey, you want to come out of retirement? So, Josh,
no.
does that mean come out of retirement to run the league or come out of retirement to play in the league? Because you played at one point too, right? Were you playing?
I probably retired about 3 years ago.
Okay, right. And what was your team that you were rocking with?
I play with the Goats.
The Goats, yep. Josh, the answer to that question is probably we won't see Corey on the field.
I think the Goats has been retired too.
Goats is retired, but Corey, you know, Corey's got his own thing going on now with the placards and all that. Tell us about that. We can come up with the game plan, whole business right now.
Well, I might have to talk with Michael J now.
Right.
He's my new photographer.
That's right.
I don't really have a lot of time to do that with my other jobs, so to make it a full-time gig anyway.
Right. Passion projects,
But
if you will.
You never know. I'd rather do that than work a real job.
Right? Everyone's got a real job, fortunately. Everybody here. All right, Artie. Let's see what you got, bud. Speed burst, man. Look at that.
Uh-oh!
Oh, Juju almost got clipped. Juju's gone. Juju. Oh, Moss comes through with the defensive swipe on the flag.
Of the PF3 right there. Juju Hampton.
I hope you guys saw that. I hope that was good quality coming out of this camera because that was amazing.
I don't think Juju's ever going to retire.
Nope.
I think Juju's older than I am.
So Javon chimes in and says he still needs to get his plaque from you. Did you promise him a plaque? Did you get him a plaque and you forgot
Who?
to? Javon Mays.
I do have that.
Okay.
And their best of the best championship with Kryptonite, the comp championship.
Yep. You know what? We've got an example of a plaque over here. Where is it? It's right behind you. On top of that, I'd like to show you guys the quality of these plaques. Right up there.
I don't want to ruin your equipment here.
Oh, you're good. You break it, you buy it. Okay, guys, check this out. This is coming from Corey. What's the name of the business again?
Juilliard Awards right now.
Juilliard Awards. I think that's a great name for that. These are printed on a metal plate that is then adhered to a wooden frame. Getting score check going on right now. Anyway, these placards are amazing. Right now they're going for what?
League is 25 per.
25 bucks a pop. I mean, you can't even get a picture frame at Joann's for 25 bucks. You know what I'm saying? Joann's, Michael's, whatever. You know what I'm talking about.
I might have to hire you to help me out if this takes off, I guess.
Oh, it's going to take off. We're going to make it take off.
Well, I'm going to need somebody to press this week.
So yeah, Javon, you've got a plaque coming.
Thanks for reminding me, Javon. I drive by your work every day.
So what's going on right now? Got some chatter going on. Yep, things are getting heated. Artie and Moss on the front lines.
This team combined to form one of the best teams I've ever seen of the best of the best.
Yeah,
Last year.
I would say so.
But Artie with anybody, man, he's tough to beat. We put the right team around him. See, this is the part I don't miss.
Yeah, a lot of talk, a lot of chatter. And oftentimes it's good, it's all in good fun, but then, yeah, obviously you got playoffs and things get heated. People get serious.
When I looked for somebody over the league, I knew Jesse'd do a good job, so.
13-12 bros, thank you.
No, Jesse's got. It's hard to find somebody with that kind of passion that wants to do something like this. Everybody thinks it's easy to jump in and run a league. But
Yep.
I think Jesse's Jesse's felt it out over the last few years, and he's done a great job.
I would agree wholeheartedly. And yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have been able to pick something up and run with it had you not got it to where it was, right? You put a good, 6 years in on that? 5?
Yeah.
5 or 6?
I'm still helping in the background, but
Yeah.
I love to do it.
Well,
Kinda tired from it.
takes a team. Can't
Yeah.
run something by yourself, especially of this caliber.
And like I was saying before, I think if I had this kind of group together, man, I would have loved it. Got Andrew Salas over there.
Yep.
Do an experiment.
Big time player in this organization. And you stepping up with this piece here, that's nice. Drones going up.
Okay, guys, we got the drone in the air. We're connected. We're going to see if we can get this live streamed for you.
You see Anton Kelly, the jersey he's wearing?
No, where's that at?
That is a Colorado United jersey. We took a team down
Colorado
to
United.
Atlanta, Georgia, with Patrick Henderson ran a tournament down there called Fallen Warriors. Great tournament, and he's a great dude. He brings Georgia United out every year to our best of the best.
That's right. He does.
It would be nice to get that team together again. I don't think I can run it, but I think you have so much talent around here that they combined. I think they could really do damage out there.
Now, are they to this year's best of the best?
They are definitely coming out.
Okay.
I don't think they've ever missed one ever since their first one. And then Patrick's been a pretty big player, helping get the news out that we do it.
Yep.
He definitely has some ties with some bigger teams. And we'd love to see Windy City Hammer and AMC and some of those other teams out east come this way. But I think we have 22 out-of-state teams this year, which is phenomenal.
22 out of state. That is great.
I think that's what it is. That 36 total, and that's unreal.
So, Salas, I'm not seeing anything that it's just not registering as an input. And I think that's where the card comes in. Let me just keep messing around with this a little bit and see what I can find. Displaying on your device.
It mirrors it.
Oh, so have you tried it out on the TV mirror right onto the TV?
Like the like guy, but then the hated guy, because when they got a call that they don't want to return, and you got this shit on camera, it's like, it was a strip. Like he stripped it.
Hey,
from him.
I always had guys asking for replays, and we don't do replay here. So
Because on the other end, Rose went. They stripped it when they went for the 2.
yeah,
She stripped the ball, and they were arguing saying it wasn't a strip, but on camera he had the ball already. He was changing directions and he was stripped it. And that's like a loss of down, and then it's half the distance.
huh?
No, it's just half the distance to the.
Mike, you got a score check?
I think the Bros.
Halftime score check?
Don't know. Don't know the score.
Bros doing really well without Donnie. Donnie, they're a different squad.
Right, and I think last week they were rolling with like their 4th string, quarterback or something of that nature, right?
Yeah,
And did really well.
and when Donnie's out there, geez, it's such a wide open field. He's too fast. Those are the kind of quarterbacks that force me into retirement. They got faster, I got older.
Oh yeah. You still think you have it in your mind, but then
Until you make that one cut when you're trying to keep up with them.
yep. Blow out of me.
Yeah, I think I got out before that happened to me.
Be lucky.
I played flag since it was 97 or maybe 96. That's when I first started with the team out in Ohio. We played in the USFTL National Championships in 98, 99, and 2000, I think it was. But we won the C National, we won the B Nationals, a team called the Answer, the B, and then we won the C with MTs, and played in the A with the Answer and went 2-2 in the Nationals. But man, that was extremely good football out there.
So 99s and 2000s, huh? So you're officially the OG of flag football. We can safely say that.
When we, I mean, obviously, when I moved out here, I wanted something bigger out here, and I had talked to Chacon, can't think of his first name.
Oh,
but
Rio, right?
No, he's the guy that ran the USFTL
Oh, gotcha.
back in the day, but he ended up passing away of cancer a couple years back, I think. Yeah, I kind of talked to him about starting a league up out here, and I lived in Fort Collins, and I just didn't think that was I didn't have the time for it then, and then I ended up playing with a few teams down in Denver, and one of the leagues wasn't playing one year, so I told my friend Brian Ripley, who played with me on the Goats at the time. We helped manage that team, and I was like, I was sitting down with a couple drinks with him, and I said, yeah, I think I'm going to start a league. And he laughed. But I told him I was serious, so we ended up creating a name. Wanted a name that was kind of national, not just local.
Okay.
That's why we came up with Premier Flag Football Federation. A couple original thoughts were the Warrior League. I think it's kind of funny. I have an old logo that I was kind of designing for that. Now that I have this other logo, it's way better.
Oh yeah. And of course, the nickname PF3 is perfect because can't say Premier Flag Football Federation every time you talk about it, right? So PF3.
Oh, that's tough. Even creating the web page for it could have been a long, drawn out name, but I looked for PF3.com, but it wasn't available.
Someone took PF3.com?
Yeah, I think it was taken at the time.
Can't imagine what else that would be.
Yeah, I forget. But yeah, it's been a fun time. It's hard to get away from this game. I love it.
Yeah, and I mean, that's all I can remember from my childhood was just playing field sports, and it didn't have to be football. We're talking soccer, lacrosse, football was one of them. But just being out on the field, that's kind of what drove me to start Turf Talk. It's like, look, I've been out on the field my whole life playing sports to some degree or capacity. And now that I realized, I might not be suited to be getting banged up out there for another 5 years or so, I still want to be around this. And so creating something like Turf Talk, where we're able to be out here, but from just a different perspective, is something that, I am super grateful for. And,
this is great. I would have never said I would have done an interview ever, to be honest.
That's why, I just got to put people on the spot. When you put someone on the spot, they can't get away from it.
It's relaxing. You sit out here, and actually this is a nice shade, so
yeah,
it's primarily why I'm in here.
It's a burner. Yeah, right. Using me for the shade spot.
I'm just kidding.
I think we're probably up to 100 or something now, huh?
95 in the shade.
97. and that turf definitely gets cranked up. You know, it sits there. It's a synthetic turf, so of course it gets hotter as the day goes on, and I bet you could cook an egg on that turf right now.
I know there's been times where guys have lost the sole of their shoe, their shoe.
Wow.
I have a picture of one that's just flapping off. And it is hot out there. It's probably 10 degrees hotter on the field. Or it feels like it. Plus, these teams are running 4 games to win it all today, so that's tough.
Yep. Most of them, anyway.
Most of them.
Some of them don't have to. You know, the 1 through 4 seeds don't have to do 4 games.
Which is why you play the season. Now, that's one thing about helping with the goats, man. You end up shorthanded some weeks, and guys don't want to show up, and in the end, that's what costs you seeding sometimes, and yeah, it's tough. It's tough to keep teams together. So these captains that do it, man, that's hats off to all those guys.
Yeah, it's definitely a commitment, especially from, you know, organizing a team and keeping track of all your guys and
Yep.
keeping it organized and making sure everyone's going to show up
And pay.
and pay. I think as the league has gone on and become more legitimized over the years, you definitely see guys wanting to show up and show out every week. Whereas maybe as a startup or a fledgling league, you know, you might not have that consistency, the quality of players, the quality of reffing, the quality of organization, the consistency and, surety of a venue being available. And I think you guys have done a great job at proving your loyalty to the venues that have allowed you to create the league on their turf, right? Because they're giving you guys the of refusal when it comes time to reinstate a season.
Yeah, this manual here, man, that was a real struggle for me to finally get this field. Long time. We bounced around from quite a few fields. We were at Denver West that first year. You might have played then. Mm-hmm. But man, that was one of the nicest backdrops of the city.
That's right.
Photos.
Now we're on the other side.
That first year, they kicked us off for another soccer league. They preferred soccer on their fields instead of men's flag football. And then I found Infinity, luckily. We played there. That was a nice park to play. We've always played on turf, unless it was a rare occasion where we couldn't find a field and we ended up going to grass. I'm sure some of the guys can tell you they weren't very happy with a couple of the fields we found. But
right.
We got those games in, which is key. And
well, and the guys just have to understand, you know, nothing is guaranteed. It is a lot more difficult to organize a league and to secure a turf in general. I've done it many times for Combine Fit, for our athletic fitness boot camps, and the process is nothing easy.
no.
It's more of a communication thing, you know, communication barrier and sign up issue from we're here at a Denver public school, so you got to go through the Denver public school system.
Yep.
They don't really have a super modern updated system. It's a very antiquated, let's go talk to someone and let them figure out their pencil calendar, you know?
You know, when we finally got this field, you know, Doug Klingsdale, who's the AD here at Manual, he plays for the Denver Lightning, and I think he helped kind of push it along to get these fields, but it definitely wasn't very easy to get them initially. They used to run a soccer group on here, and it was always conflicting with us, and I think that soccer league went defunct. So, and now we don't have any competition for it, or as much anyway. And this is a tense game.
Yep.
Which we knew it would be.
And yeah, I mean, it's definitely expected. You know, you're going to have some. You're going to have some people who see one thing one way, and the other team is going to see it a different way, and then you get the refs caught up in the middle. And
oh boy. Yeah, some things never change.
Some things
Unfortunately,
never
you know,
change. That's right.
You got to understand that these officials, they're out here. They're not making a ton of money. They're not making pro money,
Right.
and they do a pretty good job. I think they're better than most leagues out there. I would
Yeah,
hope.
you gotta have thick skin to be a ref.
Yeah. Some of these guys, I'm surprised they keep on coming back. But they do. They love it. They love being around the guys too.
Absolutely, and it's all love after the game. You know, it's not.
Oh, Larry, I think he might retire after this year. I heard. I'm not sure. Let's see, he's an old timer. He's USFTL alum down there too.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been around for a
He's
long
got some
time.
experience.
Yep.
Braden, no halftime.
And here comes Big Jack. He's the strong arm right there. About Jackie.
Alrighty, let me get there. Guys, I'm updating the score for you. Scene 15. Huskers are up by 1. All right, Big Jack.
Big Jackie. He is. He's been a major contributor to the PF3. I don't think I could have done it without him. He's. I told him one day, I was like, you know, all I need you to do is give me good refs, take care of them, just keep them coming. And he took that whole role out of my hands, which was nice. I'm talking about you. He's still got a nice stride.
Yeah, I mean, everyone needs a certain group to manage.
Yep.
In order for something to be successful, and obviously Jackie is, you know, if we had to give him a title, it'd be director of referee and officialing, right?
Yeah, that's definitely been a huge thing for this league. It's hard enough to run the league with all the stuff that goes around with the league, but they have to try and manage the officials too, and organize all that and schedule all that. Man, it's taken out of our hands, Jesse's hands now. It's such a huge thing. You get some their rule books, you get some updated on things, and you know, even when we have a problem with an official, you just let him know and he takes care of it.
Yep.
So it's just a piece out of the puzzle you don't have to deal with. Jackie's he did USFTL too, I think, out there in Florida. He's pretty well known across the country for officiating.
Jackie Wynn.
Jackie Wynn. Did a cover of him on the PF3 report last year. Forget what it said. It was pretty funny.
I saw that, and we can actually pull up the PF3 report here very shortly. Once I get this in focus for everybody.
That's one thing I still enjoy doing, but it's definitely time consuming. I'm trying to figure out a way to make it more streamlined instead of spending 6 hours a week on it.
Oh, we have a pick. Who is that?
Is that Rainey? Not sure who that is.
All right, the Bros with the pick as the Huskers were trying to make their way towards another 6.
Yeah, I used to know every single one of these players. Every single name. It's getting a little harder now.
Radagast the Brown. Hey, this is flag football, my man. We're out for Colorado. Technically it's a 18 and up adult league. So 8-man football, one of the most competitive leagues in the nation and certainly in Colorado, our home state. Glad you're tuning in. Thank you for joining us. Radagast the Brown.
What's that for?
Flex.
Oh. Money.
There we go.
Making money.
Where's mine?
I think I make more now than I used to running the league.
Ooh.
I have some of the guys didn't like me when I ran the league. Actually, I think they like me now.
Oh, they love you now.
It's a little different role.
They didn't like you because you were the one all the shit runs uphill, right? When you're at the top, everything that happens that goes wrong in an organization is your fault. So,
and there's probably a few out there that still don't like me very much, but I don't hold anything against anybody. I'd love to make amends with anybody that I haven't seen eye to eye with. Just my personality.
I just couldn't imagine. I don't think I've ever seen you get upset, even on the field. So I have no clue what that looks like.
Yeah, it's not pretty. I probably don't make it look very pretty either.
Well, to all you that still have beef with Corey, he wants to squash that.
Yeah.
Right now.
We can shake on it, or elbow.
There you go. Hey.
Elbow bump.
Air bump.
No, I always did everything that I felt was in the best interest of the league. It was not always the most popular decisions, but sometimes a lot of times I would ask a lot of different things of a lot of different athletes or captains. Hey, how would you do it? If it was your league, what would you do?
Mm-hmm.
But ultimately, you can kind of take some of that stuff and you have to make the final call no matter what, and it's not always the most popular with everybody. So.
Well, that's called leadership, though. You've got to make the tough decisions, even if it's not the most popular decision. You've got to do what's right for the organization. You've got to do what's right for the league. Got to do what's right for the players, whether that be a safety issue or whatever it may be.
Yep.
But leaders will understand that, and others may not. So.
Yeah, like I said, it's a lot different in my role now. I kind of stepped back and. He said, I was glad Jesse was able to step in and do his thing because he's been great for this league. I couldn't have picked a better guy, I don't think. There's some other guys that I think could have done it.
Yeah.
And I had some communication with some guys, but ultimately I wanted to get out and spend time with my wife and family and do a little more church on Sundays instead of dealing with this.
Absolutely. I feel you.
But I love this too. So.
Well, now you just get to show up whenever you want, and that's nice.
Yes. And I don't worry about the schedules anymore. Jesse completely took over all that stuff. Nice. It's been nice. Sometimes I like to give my advice here or there. And, Jesse usually calls me on things. He does things his way. He definitely changed a lot of ways we do things here, which has been it's been great. The ideas I've never even thought of.
What's the biggest change that you think you've seen from the way that you ran the league to what's happening these days?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot.
Yeah. You can have time to think about it too. You don't have to answer it right away, but I'm just curious as to what looks the most different.
Well, I started a summer league, but I wanted to focus so much on the spring and fall because so much goes into those seasons. But Jesse just getting this summer season off it, and running. Yeah. It's amazing that I mean, he told me he's going to be able to get this many teams, and we were talking on the phone. I'm like, you'd be lucky, but maybe you'll get 10, maybe you get 12. But man, this thing blew up. But I think he's a lot more hands-on with Lupton than I was ever. You know.
Yes.
I did talk to a lot of the captains and have communication, but man, he knows a lot of these captains on more of a personal basis than I did. So I think that he brings a lot to the table that way.
Deuce, what's up, my man? How you doing?
All right, good. How you doing?
Doing great.
Deuce used to love me all the time.
You know I love you. I just gave you a shout out.
One of my favorite players right there.
Yep, so we got Deuce Richardson in the house. He just walked up. Unfortunately, we do have an injury on the field. And what's up? Whenever you got time. Yep. All right, we're going to hear from Deuce here coming up very shortly. In the meantime, I'm hoping that this injury isn't serious. You know, it sounds like it could have been.
It's like they're out. Yeah, Deuce is, man, that's one of the best athletes you'll ever see.
Here's what we do.
Dude, I've been playing when I first came in the league. The league's down in Denver. I was playing against Deuce.
Wow.
His teams were pretty good back then, but not like they have been over the last few years.
Right.
He's just getting smarter and better, and yeah, he's just not that he hasn't been smart. He's been a great player, smart player all his life, but the game is just over the last few years has really come to him.
Well, yeah. I mean, the more you progress in your field, whatever you're doing, of course, you're going to take away that knowledge, and muscle memory comes into play, and you just kind of get better, and you build on that foundation that you started to build in the early years. So,
yeah, Goats CTS. That was a very, very stiff rivalry right there. Deuce and I were right a part of that. But, man, I love playing against him back in the day. I couldn't outrun him then either, but at least I was a little closer. I could corral him with a couple other guys. I don't think he's really even missed a step.
nope, had a couple injuries, but he's bouncing back.
Just talk him up real good before he gets into the booth. You let me know when you're ready to take over. I've been hyping you up.
No, don't hype. Oh, guys. I don't need no hype, guys. Just want to get on here and talk a little stuff
hype train.
about team stuff, you know? This is so sweet, though.
All right, signing off.
Corey, thank you so much for joining us. We'll definitely have some more interviews with you, and we can just sit here and talk all day, man.
Yep,
I won't
best
be
of the
long,
best
Corey.
coming up.
Don't go.
All right,
What's up, y'all? What's up?
they're nice and sweaty for you.
What's up?
What's up?
Dane, what's up, baby?
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Okay.
All right. Hold on. Let me get my. Excuse the hair, y'all.
Yeah, you got time. You got time.
Oh, it's just sweet.
Score right now, I have a 16-15. Huskers are up 1.
This is a testy one. This is a good game, though.
This is a good game. We've got a lot of action, a lot of chatter on the field. You know, guys are getting heated right now.
Playoff football.
Playoff football, baby. What'd you see out there? Did somebody get injured?
Looked like somebody. I think he fell on his head or he got up.
All right.
So
I'm glad that someone's up. 'Cause
Absolutely.
at first, everyone was swarming as if there was, a cart-off injury or something like that. We don't want that.
Yeah, it looked pretty bad at first, to be honest.
So you guys already played today?
Yeah, we had a tight one against VIP. We ended up winning by 1. We had a couple of turnovers in the first half. Like 2 plays in a row, so it made it a little testy for the team as a whole, you know. But it was good to have that adverse situation early in the playoffs. I always like, just over the years having that first game be a little testy.
Yep.
Kind of, get us ready for the next couple of rounds or whatever.
Got to get that rust out.
Yes.
Because, even first half versus second half, if you would have had something like that happen in the second half, things could be a different story right now.
Absolutely, but I'm proud of how we handled the situation. We didn't implode. You know, a lot of teams in those moments implode, start pointing the fingers, and that's a matter of winning and losing right there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you I think you seem to hold your team together fairly well.
Yeah,
right?
I'm kind of playing like a GM role right now. Julian was calling me Deuce Johnson, like Jerry Johnson or whatever. But I just want to make sure the morale is good.
Yep.
Spirits are high, and we just stay together. Nobody's pointing and sobbing, but you still get some of that, right?
Yep.
Guys are prideful. Guys feel, that they should be playing, and so I get that. But at the end of the day, if you're not playing, still be cheering on your teammates, still be for the team.
And nothing will hurt a team more than getting heated about maybe a call that they don't agree with,
right?
Or something that happened, right? One guy, throws a little elbow at some other guy, and that's the focus rather than continuing with the game and staying focused on the next few plays ahead. So I think, hats off to you, because I do notice you quite a bit as like the voice of reason, standing out there and saying, guys, no, we can't have this.
Yeah.
Focus up right now.
Yeah,
and I think that's important.
Yeah, and I appreciate that, but I just had to learn that over the years, just being in those situations, and we've been fortunate enough to always be either in the championship or close to getting to the championship the last couple of years, and so it's just something that then you get the heartbeat of the team, and you got feelings of how people react to certain situations a little different, and some people can take the yelling, some people need to be talked to, what I'm saying? Some people don't need to say anything to anybody, and so just over the years and keeping the same guys, it helps me to be better at that. So
that's good. It shows that you've been paying attention to everyone's different, everyone's style, right? Everyone has a different style. Everyone has a different way of receiving a message or receiving some form of like criticism, basically, right? It's all what it is, just criticism.
And then another thing is we're prideful as men, right? And everybody feels like they're an alpha. You know what I'm saying? And so that's another
especially
thing
out
too.
here on the field.
Absolutely. Bunch of testosterone flying around and stuff. So it's a fine line, especially a grown man. Don't tell me what to do. I'm grown. I got this. So I don't know. We've been fortunate, like I said. We've been fortunate to stay together. And today was a great thing to have early. So I'm proud of how we finished today.
Yep. Now, do you know when your next game is?
Yes, sir. We play the winner of the Bulls and the Chiefs at 5, but we're a little bit behind.
We're 3:27 right now, almost 3:30. I think we're tracking about 45 minutes behind, possibly coming up on, creeping into the hour.
They said that first one started late. I didn't see the first one. Is that what happened? Were you here for the 9 o'clock?
I was, yeah. The first one, 8 o'clock, started on time.
Okay.
But I think those first few games in the transition of everything, as
it's a long day for everybody.
Yeah, it's long. It's hot out here. It's a burner. I think we've been lucky to see some overcast games in the past few weeks, and now we're right in the smack middle of the heat.
Hot as hell out here.
Hot as hell, and it's not that hot. It's almost 100. No, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm like, we could cook an egg on this turf.
Right.
In reality, Arizona. It was just 117 2 days ago in Arizona. I think we've got some teams coming out from Arizona. They're probably going to have a leg up on the heat factor on us, just being used to playing in that dirty heat.
Can you imagine playing in Arizona heat flag football right now? I don't know if I could do that.
Now, we used to go and put on football camps.
In Arizona?
In Texas.
Oh, my God.
Right outside of Dallas. And we did have, we did have to pay a lot of attention to heat stroke.
Yeah, y'all get exhausted.
We had, we sent kids. It was a kids camp too, so of course now we have to be extra cautious. We were pretty adamant about sending kids to the medic station just as a precaution, even if they didn't necessarily need it. But we could see that they were getting a little bit dehydrated, a little bit out of breath, and just under the weather a little bit. It's better safe than sorry. Send them to the medic tent.
Absolutely, because if it was the latter, you'd be in some serious trouble.
Yep.
That's sweet though. I really like how y'all do this, man. This is really awesome.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah,
it's
really
definitely, awesome. It's definitely coming together.
Yeah, you're doing a good job, man.
It's difficult because to have this whole setup, I can really only test it in real time.
Right.
So we're figuring stuff out on the fly. We're letting things break on the fly and getting better, for the next time. So come best of the best, we should have some good stuff coming up.
And I'm looking at your score. I think the Bros are up now, and I don't know what they scored. I don't know what the extra point was, but I think they did score a touchdown for sure.
Cool. So we know it's about 21, right?
Yeah, at least 21. Yeah,
At least 21, maybe 22. 24.
You know what? I don't think they did get their extra point. I think they tried to get Thornton on Junior, and Junior played some good defense.
So we're gonna say it's 21-16 for anyone out there watching. It's an estimate of the score. Okay.
I know they scored though. I do know that they did score 6. So
Nice. Yeah, this is the only broadcast where we give estimates of scores instead of real-time verified scores.
oh, he got laid out.
Over here on the left.
Yeah, he got laid out.
I like that he got right back up though.
Yeah.
Teammates
137.
helped him back up, and we're good.
Is that what they said? 137 left.
Minute 37 left in the
So this
game.
this is the last drive, and Artie the Great has the ball. Artie's a great one, man. A lot of respect for that man. He changes the game for sure.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of playing with Artie back on MHB. Actually,
right.
you know, the first time I ever
right.
played against Artie was, I think we were running on the Indoor Carol Butts League.
Okay.
And this is, you know, I had just been invited to play as a filler on MHB.
Okay.
You know, coming
Yeah.
in, playing D-line, and
Yeah,
like, hey,
yeah.
come in,
I
we
remember that.
could use you, right? And I think my very first time on the line, I'm lined up against Artie.
Mm-hmm.
Artie's, I think I might have been tight end at that point, so Artie's playing a little bit of a linebacker role. And I do a simple, you know, 5 and in or something like that. Artie tossed me to the ground, man.
Did he?
I will say, Artie, you got me in the back on that one. That was a push in the back. However, he was talking shit to me the whole time I was getting up. I'm like, okay, this is what the league's all about. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's physical, man. It's physical.
But, you know, I was happy to end up on the same team as Artie for a few years there.
Yeah.
Because I really got to know him for who he was and not who he is when you're playing on the other side of the line.
Yeah, he's a fiery competitor, that's for sure. It's always fun playing against Artie. You know, when we first seen him, he played for CTS years ago. When we very first started out, he was playing with CTS.
Nice.
Yeah, playing a little bit of everything for us. Showing up on his motorcycle.
Got the bike?
Yeah, he had the bike. He would pull up like
Nice.
5 minutes before the game starts, ready to go. Off the bike, let's go.
There you go.
Yeah. We got some stuff going on. I think they just called a pass interference. So I think it might be like maybe under a minute to go.
Okay.
And it looks like we have the Huskers coming in from the 30, possibly.
Yeah, that's the 30.
Yeah, is that what the rest? No, he's a little bit before the 30. The ref right there. Is he on the? Okay.
Ref-
I'm gonna say about 30.
Yeah,
30.
25-30.
Yeah.
What's going on, dudes?
What's up, baby? How you doing?
Oh, man, good, you?
All right, all right. Oh,
Dead ball. Incomplete.
J-Mo, how much time left?
3 seconds, I heard.
Okay. We got 21-16.
21-16.
This is man. This is what you find out about yourself right here. This is what flag football is made of. This is championship moments right here. Championship moment. I got guys on both teams, so I'm not even going to anticipate or speculate.
Oh, Artie dipping left. Artie dipping left. He's going. He's going. He's going.
He tried to run him over. He tried to run him over.
He did try to run him over. You're right. Look at that. So he just got run over.
They about to fight. They about to fight.
Why do you do that though? I mean, I understand. That's not smart, baby. Come on, baby. This is crazy. And these guys are supposed to join together for the best of the best too. So we got a lot of intensity coming on here. I hope they keep it together.
Interesting. So what are they going to do? Take the top tier players from both and
I guess that's the
Squad up?
rumor. I'm not, that's what they've been saying. So I don't want to make for certain, but
Right.
that's the rumor. Which they did last year. So, and they were able to beat us, you know, the last play by
Sure.
1 point.
Strategy.
Yeah. A lot of athletes out there.
So, you know, we very well could see Jesse throw a couple people out here. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's throwing no punches, though, so they're just intense.
Right.
You know, now they're apologizing to each other.
There you go. It's all love.
It's all love. They just want to win. Both sides want to win.
Got the hydration going.
But I think they're taking them back because of the lower the shoulder.
Yeah, I think that was a penalty for sure.
Yeah. But I don't see a flag, man. I didn't see a flag, though. 30 seconds. OG, what's up, baby? I know. Huh? We won. We won by 1 point. Yeah, won by 1 point. Yeah, it's a good adversity one. Good test early. Yes, sir.
Guys, anybody out there watching, if you have a question for Deuce, throw it up on the comments, please. Please. Yeah, we've got comments. Now, Deuce, we also have the ability for people to call in.
What?
Yep, and I can just direct them straight from my phone and beam it right here.
Ah, that's tight. Y'all gonna call in or what? What y'all doing? Y'all somebody call in.
Yep, I'm going
Somebody
to,
call in. Let's get this going. Let's talk some football.
I'm going to activate this phone line real quick.
Y'all gotta stay here. You know what I'm saying? Stay here. Let's see, man. Championship moment. You said championship moment, right?
Guys, this is the end of the game here.
And they didn't take him back.
Hey, Key chimed in.
Big Key, where you at, baby?
Big Key says, "Who's your favorite lineman?" Is that a loaded question, Key? Is that a loaded question?
Hey, I'm gonna say DK because of his story, you know, his survival story. So I'm gonna say DK, and he's no longer playing. So don't put me in that position, Key.
There we go.
But you know I love you, Brody. Wish you were out here.
Big Key, much love.
Try to set me up, Key. Okay. They should be backed up though. I mean, but they didn't throw a flag, so 30 seconds left. Moss! 30 seconds, okay.
30 seconds. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw up this little number. I want a caller. I want you to call in so we can chat live. I've thrown it up at the bottom there. The number will be scrolling across your screen. Call in and chat live, and I'll loop you in here right after the end of this game.
Juju. Ah, that hurts. That was a little low.
Was that a drop?
Yeah, but it was low. It's kind of a busted play, it looked like, too.
Guys, if you want to call in, that number is at the bottom of the screen. 720-504-TURF.
They're like, we don't want to talk to dudes.
TURF 8876 720-504-8876 504-TURF. Here we go. Could be one of the final plays.
Oh, he's big time.
Oh!
He's big time. He's big time. He's big time.
Hey, man, that right there.
He's big time.
That right there.
He's big time.
That makes it 22-21. Huskers are back.
He's big time, man. That was a great play. Great catch, great play. Wow.
All right, Mark Jones is chiming in right now.
Marky Mark, what's up, baby? Where y'all at too, man? Y'all get back here, man.
He's saying, when is the world going to see Mark Jones at quarterback?
I'm not even gonna respond to that. And he knows that. He's funny though. I hope y'all on y'all ways back. Like,
where's Mark from? Mark, where you at? Where are you chiming in from?
He's on the way. I think he's with Banks. I don't know. How much time left? They said they was gonna get something to eat or something. Mark, where y'all at, man? Oh, I see birds up there, Josh. Corey wanna come out of retirement. Mark is laughing.
All right, here we go.
How much time left though?
It's got to be under 30 seconds.
Time left?
No, I was under 30. They had 30 seconds when they went for that last play.
Yep. So we're probably at like 15.
1 point.
Looks like we're going for what? Going for 2?
Yeah, no, 1.
Go for 1?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're on the second, on the 2-yard line there. Artie, speed burst. Good. Ooh, out of bounds, out of bounds. I believe that's still 22-21 though.
Yep. The Huskers are up by 1 point.
Okay, so Bros in a bit of a pickle. That's quite the turn of events, man. I didn't see that one coming.
That hurts for the Bros. Already made a great play. 17 seconds. Wow. We gotta go the lane. Oof. He's gonna go deep to Moss right now. I would.
Oh. Dead duck.
Yeah. Downey's out there getting them together.
Mark's back in 30. Got to keep an eye on your team, man. Never know.
Wow. Damn, that hurts for them, man.
The day so far.
Oh.
Yeah, I wonder if the advantage of, being able to come out here in the afternoon, not being in the heat all day,
Yeah.
playing your first game, against a team that's been battling hard all day.
Yeah. This will take a lot out of you, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. And then you got to rest now. It's a long rest. We still have 2 more games before we play. After this.
It's been a day.
It's been a day. But it makes it sweeter when you win at the end.
That's right.
It's sweeter. I'm going to get out of here after this game. Give me some water. Hydrate.
Got a water in the cooler right there if you want to grab 2
there we
of
go,
them.
baby.
Yep. Grab one for you, one for me, man.
There you go.
At least I think there's still waters in there. Cool. Appreciate it.
We got it. Thank you.
Come back for a little celebration cheers afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, good water. Good water.
It's that Aquafina, baby.
Uh-oh. He ain't gonna have enough time to throw.
So what's going to be your focus for you and your team going into the next game? Because right now you don't know who you're playing, right?
Right. We are gonna continue to try and stay the course, do what we've consistently been doing, trust each other, and hopefully just get the win. But the biggest thing is the energy, the vibe. The vibe has to be there. It has to be a great one. So we're looking forward to the next round for sure.
Awesome. I'm assuming you guys get together, huddle up under a couple tents, and watch some of the games that are coming up, right?
Oh yeah, we've we're up there in that little corner right there.
Oh, there
too,
you go.
At the outside the fences. So we got a couple guys up there that's been there since the first game.
Gotcha.
Got some guys over here on the sideline. So just scouting.
Yep.
Although we know what everybody does, we've scouted. So it's football.
Done your homework. Yeah, we've been playing with these guys for years. So
Right.
at that point,
You know tendencies.
Yep. How about Manual High School, though, man? I love this field. It's close to the city. It's got a great view. And you know what? For a Denver public school and what it is, they keep this facility really pristine.
They do, man. They do. The field is pretty nice. It gets hot, but it's
Yeah.
good, man. This is a good venue for football. It's kind of like a pit, kind of.
Yep.
Gives you kind of a feeling.
Yeah, I do like how it's kind of inset a little bit
Yeah,
rather
like a
than
stadium
just,
feel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does have that stadium feel, indeed.
That was a good game.
So we've got Huskers 22, Bros falling by 1 point. Huskers pulled it off there at the very, very end. And James, a great game indeed. Super excited.
JT, what's up, baby?
Super excited you guys are chiming in and watching. It seems like there's a lot of guys who are playing and they're on the sideline, or of course they're going to get something, something to eat, a little refreshment, and they're able to watch this on their phone as they're,
That's dope, man.
going to do their thing. I just
That's
love
dope.
the fact that people are utilizing this opportunity
That's dope. That's
to
dope.
chime in and catch up. So guys, all of our 8 viewers right now, thank you so much for chiming in. We greatly appreciate it.
This is gonna be another great game though, right here. Bulls and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are a team on the rise.
JG, how's you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm sitting here chilling, trying to stay cool, but I'm feeling good. How are you feeling? Young's a question. Miss having you out here too,
JG,
man.
How you doing, bro?
Corey, I'm ready to give it up.
No. You keep that.
All right.
Keep that up. I don't want to be an announcer for life.
That's why you gotta be the guest announcer, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I say something I'm not supposed to say.
You might. I might too. Just keep me on here a little longer.
Well, luckily we're not under any censorship restrictions here.
Yeah, we're pretty much G-rated. We'll keep it G-rated.
Politics, it'll be fine.
Yeah. No potty mouth though. Let's see, big game. Let's see here, Mondo. Mondo's made a nice recovery, getting back from a couple surgeries.
He has,
a couple of
indeed.
knee injuries, man. So it's good to see people bounce back. I'm hoping I can bounce back like Mondo.
When I got injured, I heard time and time again, you'll be back stronger.
Yeah.
And I get it, you do your rehab, you do your PT, yeah, you're going to be stronger than you were before.
Yeah.
But never the same.
And the older you get, I was telling the guys, earlier, the older you get, it's just a longer recovery.
Longer
Recovery's a little
recovery,
bit
exactly.
different.
Different approach.
Yeah.
Gotta take a
Recovery's little
different
bit
approach.
Who's 28? Oh, man.
Huh?
You 28?
Yeah, I'm 28. Absolutely. I wish I was 20. I was 28. I was 1 year in playing flag football.
I remember.
Yeah. Running around like a chicken with my head cut off.
We talked about it.
Yeah, I know. I had to understand the game, learn it a little bit. A lot of losses, a lot of defeat.
What do you think you learned more from? Losses or wins? In all sense, right? Not even just the game of football, but in general. Do we take bigger lessons away from our losses or our wins?
I would say the losses keep you more humble, right? And you can learn from the losses too. But I don't know. I say it's about even, right?
Just depends on what you're paying attention to and what lessons you're
Right.
willing to absorb and accept.
Right. Absolutely.
I think a lot of times a winning situation can be kind of misleading, because if you win at anything, if you do well at something and the outcome happens to be in your favor,
Like a 40-0 outcome gives you a false sense of security.
a lot of false sense of security is right. You start thinking, wow, we did everything right, we don't have to change a thing, we're going to continue like this. That's not always the case.
It's not always the case. That's what you try to do, though. Strive for.
Armando,
I gotta stop.
here we go.
Oh, big man moving. He's an athlete.
That's
crazy guys.
Because they got those big bellies over the part where it connects at.
Anybody you remember it well from the goats?
Yeah.
Jack?
Yeah. Who was that? Cheney?
Maestas.
Macy's. Oh. They had lunch for a trick for his dog.
Your boy Richard Page saying, "What up, Deuce?"
RP, what's up, baby? How you doing, man? Praying for you, being the family, man. Seen that post the other day, man. Praying for you, probably.
Richard's been chiming in all day, or at least viewing all day, and Glad to have you
The long day.
as a consistent viewer, Richard. Thank you for watching and chiming in and being here with us.
Richard's a good guy, man. Great father.
Good to see you, man. I'm all right.
See you.
I'm all right.
I thought you could throw it further.
Yeah, he should have caught that.
Hey, tough loss.
He should have caught that.
How you doing?
This is a nice little breeze coming in there.
Finally.
Yeah, feels good, man.
Next time I got to come with some AC.
Yeah, and
Gotta get
one
a
of
little-
those misters.
little
that-
mister.
Yeah, man. Wouldn't that mess up your equipment?
They probably would. And I'd be
Yeah,
upset.
you'd be in trouble. I'm gonna get out of here, man.
No doubt. I appreciate you coming
Man.
to chat. Always a pleasure having you.
Thanks for having me, brother.
Oh, no
Appreciate
doubt.
what
Come
you're
talk.
doing, man.
Come talk before your game, after your game, whatever you want to do. You've always got a seat here.
I
So
appreciate you guys, man. Thank you so much.
no doubt.
All right.
Deuce Richardson signing off.
Peace out, fellas. Hey, and ladies, if you're watching.
Ladies, we know you're watching.
All right, baby.
All right, Deuce.
Kind of a buy in one game. It's going to be real strong in the future. We did it.
Key, what up, my man? Always good hearing from you. Key, where you at? Are you out here? If you are, come through and chat, man. He said, yeah. Don't know. Don't know what to tell you. So what did he do? He pushed off?
Should have got up.
Okay.
I can't take a break because I got to get all this shit. I can't take a
Yeah,
break.
I'm giving you a list of names. I'll just announce.
I can't take a break because as soon as I put the camera down, something happens.
Yeah, but he didn't have a jersey on, so it's not as good.
Oh,
Only take pictures of guys with jerseys on.
he said it don't count.
You never make the cover if you don't have a jersey on.
You put a fire.
Hey, Jack! Come on! Is this still a porta potty here? Porta potty?
What's up?
Still a porta potty here?
I don't know.
Or did they move it?
I don't see it. Might want to try, well. Ah, shoot, Key. Fractured the finger, man. That's no bueno. I'm pretty sure I've seen you play with some fractured fingers before, so this might have been pretty bad, huh? I hope not, brother. I hope not. Hope it wasn't too bad. But it sounds like it might have been if it took you out like that.
Noto's way overdue to win one.
So was that, what's the score now? Was that actually a touchdown?
7. Yeah,
Okay.
it's 7. Now.
So a little bit of an update. It's 7-0. Bulls just scored and they got their extra point. Chiefs trying to get on the board. Or were the Chiefs already on the board, Corey? Or
No, I don't think they scored.
okay.